The BMW 3 Series has a new addition, the Gran Turismo. The 3 Series GT combines the sporty dynamism of a sedan with the versatility of its touring station wagon. The main difference, however, is the fastback hatch with an adjustable spoiler. The car is also bigger. The 8 centimeters of extra height allows the driver to sit 6 centimeters higher.
Karim Habib from BMW explains that the engineers discussed the proportions at great length, and he believes this is evident in the coupe-like silhouette, and of course, the width, height, and length.
The GT is 20 centimeters longer than the Touring. The front is typical 3 Series. The lights and grille blend into one another. The sporty feel is clear from the roofline and hatch. There are 2 innovations, explains Karim Habib: an air curtain at the front, and behind the front wheel, an air breather. They both improve the aerodynamics by reducing turbulence in the wheel arch. The air breather reduces the pressure in the wheel arch, making the car more aerodynamic, as well as reducing emissions and fuel consumption. There are 3 gasoline and 2 fuel-efficient diesel engines on offer for the 3 Series GT. Horst Keller from BMW says all engines come with the latest twin-power turbo technology. That means the engines are designed to create maximum driving pleasure. But fuel consumption and the latest emission requirements are also taken into account. He explains that the technology on board enables a very economical driving experience. We tested the 320D GT with an output of 135 kilowatts and a maximum torque of 380 Newton meters. The car goes from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 7.9 seconds. That's only 0.2 seconds slower than the comparable station wagon. And that's despite being 65 kilos heavier and having a higher drag coefficient. Horst Keller tells us that diesel engines are very important for the European market. They provide great driving pleasure with high torque and agility, yet are very fuel efficient. He predicts the 320D will be the car that sells best. It has a top speed of 230 kilometers an hour and a fuel consumption of 4.9 liters per 100 kilometers. But what do the critics think of the new GT? We asked Australian auto journalist Greg Cable to give us his first impressions.
What we have here is the 3rd variant of the 3 Series. It's a car which is both sporty and at the same time practical. Lots of room inside, but a very sporty driving experience.
Our test car has an 8-speed automatic transmission.
Well, what BMW has done here is make a car which is very roomy inside. The seat position here is a little bit higher than in the 3 Series sedan and the 3 Series Touring. And in the rear, you have a lot more legroom.
7 centimeters more to be precise. And that extra legroom in the 3 Series GT means it's a lot more pleasant on long journeys.
The 3 Series Touring has traditionally been very popular in Europe, but in countries like America and China, not so popular. So what BMW has done is has made a so-called liftback body style, and they're hoping that this car will appeal to Americans and the Chinese.
But it's not just the design that is different. There are also new functions. Screens that keep prying eyes away from the trunk can easily be detached and stored. The standard GT has 40 liters more cargo space than the station wagon. The rear seat row can easily be folded down to create more trunk space. BMW hopes this will all help to make it popular overseas.